China Mac goes on heated rant. Charleston White and his people act like Asian hung they people. I don't know why he worded this like that, but this is on milk74 TV. I might just be missing the commas. I'll start the screen recording in 3, 2, 1. Video playing.
These women and kids, like, and people jacking it, people supporting that type of and y'all in my comments talking about me, y'all mad at me.
I ain't gonna lie, I like that socks hat though.
You gonna rape women and kids? Like, you get a Frank. You get a picture of a Frank. Fuck out of here, man.
Well, here you go.
Listen, one
you gotta
thing,
stop sending
one
pictures
thing
of
for
your
sure,
dick, man.
two things for certain. But like, I don't care people upset. I don't care that y'all mad. You know what I mean? Charleston White took his first L from me, a Chinese person. You know what I mean? Now all his.
What do you mean Charleston White took his first L?
I don't even.
And then why did you have to like say from a Chinese person?
I'm gonna go ahead and agree with that. I don't actually know how Charleston White took a direct L on this, and I'm not even rocking. Well, I fuck with Charleston White, but I'm not pushing for no sides on this. And then also, why is it about directly beating one person when this rant continues to talk about all black people? I just want to throw out there.
Why now you want to separate yourself? Charleston White didn't take his first L from you, Lo. Charleston White been taking L's when he lost the monetization on his YouTube. I mean, he been taking a lot of L's.
Exactly, he already.
Stupid fool. But how did he take an L from you, Lo? He said what he said, and instead of you waiting to go to his show,
like you said,
you went on his whole rant on the video. You know what you was doing. You knew when you did that rant that it was gonna kick up dust. You knew that show was gonna get canceled. You never wanted to go.
And I don't even think he realized that he became the Asian Charleston White with this. Real shit. What they say, if you do the actions of your bully, you know better than him. So if you had such a problem, because this is a newer video. I could have been doing videos on this shit, but I just didn't feel like giving no energy to all this hatred and all this different back and forth shit. I just think it's goofy and shit like that. Like, I know I have videos where I talk about black people shit, but I try not to go against other minorities that have their own problems with shit. So I don't want to touch none of this shit, but you not no better than Charleston White. You the same.
So how did he take his first L?
But I will have some facts on this video for y'all, bro.
And y'all just heard him say, y'all gonna get sent a picture of my Frank. How you know you ain't sending these to no kids? No girls, no little girl kids. Like, how do you know? Like, why are you so quick to send a picture of your egg roll to somebody DM, Lo? That's mad wild. Son?
People is mad, they upset. Oh my God. Oh, Chinese people. Oh, shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Why y'all so mad at Chinese people?
Oh, your true colors starting to come out now.
Why? Tell me why. Because we ain't want to give you extra ducks.
And I'm be real, I don't want to say that's fair to China Mac, because he's always, I think, besides like the people he grew up with, he's always been cool with black people. So I don't want to put that. I don't want to put that on him that these are his true colors. But it could bigotry's taught. It could be some shit that he heard.
Soy sauce. Why are you mad at Asian people? Why? Because they look at you funny when you walk down the street. Because when you walk in the store, they looking at you or they watching you. That's why you hate Asian people, right?
Bro, I'm in an interracial relationship. I've been around black people my whole life. My whole life, Lo. I have seen how Chinese and Asian people.
I guess for the people that's watching my channel or whatever, he was adopted by all black people at 7 days of life. So, besides the skin color, this person's a black person damn near.
Treat black people.
He doesn't consider himself black, but I'm just saying his essence, what he was taught.
And you know what I get? I be like, damn, bro, they feel like they better than everybody. Well, if you better than everybody, why do you want to be around me? Like, if you feel like you better than everybody, then go get an Asian-only apartment, bro. Cause that's how I be feeling. I sit in and I'm on some good shit now. I'm not how I used to be. So it's like I'm not trying to like really go up on nobody like that, low. But bro, why do they do that?
You
I ain't gonna act like I shouldn't have more commentary for that, but that's my fault.
You act like Asian people was the ones that like hung y'all, like
what?
Fuck, like the Asian people burned, like run y'all out of y'all houses, burn your houses, like hang your children, like stop y'all from going to schools, and like did Asian people do all that, bro?
No.
Did we like round y'all up and like take you from one place to another place? Did we do all that?
No.
No, we ain't do that. You mad because you ain't get an extra duck sauce,
Nah,
bro?
them true feelings coming out of you.
Okay, so I think Tamir Wright is the little girl that got shot over the candy in the Asian store and stuff like that. But let's not even talk about that. We could there is actually 4 different court cases, and I don't have them right now for you, but there's 4 court cases. You can look this up, and one in specific where a dude sued for white people to not be considered just white. They should be defined under the Caucasian category. So basically it was a lawsuit to have Asian people and white people considered the same thing. This is an actual lawsuit that's happened. Please go Google anything I'm talking about, call me a liar or whatever in the comments, but Google it first. Alright. Also, another true factor, there was, not really now, but there was a time period where it was less than likely that they were going to give black people the opportunity to own buildings in certain neighborhoods. Like you got your Californians, I'm from Oklahoma, so you got your Blacks Wall Streets, they burnt that bitch down. You got your Harlems, you got your Texas, you know, you got places where they were capable of doing this. But in that same process, Asian people have no issue opening up these type of stores. Have you never noticed that there's hair salons in black communities? You know what I'm saying? Liquor stores that aren't black owned in black communities. And if you watch shit like what's that fucking movie, The Boys in the Hood, they black people was openly saying in the movie, we don't want this shit in our neighborhood, so we not opening it up. They're allowing other people to open things up in the neighborhood. Now you can go, you guys don't own the neighborhood, but community, this is our community. We should be allowed to tell people people should, if they live in your community, should have to contribute to the community. You know what I'm saying? If you're black, Asian, Mexican, it doesn't matter. If you live in a white community and you're a part of the things that go on, you should have to contribute if you open up shop. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it doesn't matter who the race is. I feel like everybody's here for themselves, but if you're opening up shop in an area where there's impoverished people, them saying that you should have to give back is fair. And a lot of Asian people, not Chinese, I know it's but Cambodians, Vietnamese, we have Vietnamese in our area, all the other ones are a part of the community to a degree. I think that I can't, and I say the other ones like this is a nationality. This ain't a race thing. Now we're talking about different. I don't know any Chinese people, so I can't honestly say what they are or aren't doing. But I do know that a lot of people will agree that they don't fuck with us.
Makes sense? No, it don't make sense.
I noticed I said Cambodians, Vietnamese. These people are known for fucking with us. So I just want to throw out there.
Just got done doing 25, 50 toes and shit, and they gotta go through all your crushing stuff and all that, and you mad because they charging you an extra $10 because your shit got all types of corns and all types of madness, and they gotta go.
Okay, and that's a weird statement, because why is my feet any worse than anybody else's feet just because I'm black? That's a truly weird statement and has nothing to do with your argument trying to stay to the nucleus of this shit. Stay to the important
That's
shit.
a lot of work, bro. You know.
So Charleston white people is the only ones that have difficulties going to a nail salon, bro? So you saying that black people got some type of bad feet?
For real, you directed that to one group of people.
What are you talking about?
I don't even know enough about other races' feet to tell you who has the most corns. But I ain't gonna lie, I have heard my grandma doing the corn soak, so it's possible we have the most corns. But I don't know if any other races even get corns, because I've never sat there and go, hey, white lady, do you get corns? Hey, Asian lady, how your feet look? Hey, Asian man, how your feet look? I never thought to ask somebody of another race a question about their fucking feet. So it's super strange.
Because they charging you extra $10. You ready to shut down the whole Asian community because they want to charge you an extra $10 for working on your toes.
Why are you charging people extra
You want to kill all
Why are you charging black people specifically? Hopefully you don't mean us specifically. Hopefully you're charging multiple different people specifically. That's what makes it weird, bro. That's what makes you know better than Charleston White with this shit. You think it's okay for us specifically to get charged more? That makes no sense. Everybody should get charged the extra $10. Black, white, Mexican. Why is it specifically us? That's not cool. That's not cool.
Asian people because has an attitude in a nail salon, but you not mad at the people that is motherfucking that's doing worse to y'all. No.
So what
I
I'm
ain't
getting
gonna
at
lie.
is,
That man China Flacco with the stutters, but here's the difference. It's not that we not mad, but it's almost unfair to be mad at new age white people for shit people did their ancestors did. Is that not? Do we not have that understanding? Like, why would I be mad at this dude that I hang out with every day because there's a chance, and I want to throw out there's a chance because different nationalities come from different places. There's a chance that his family was slave owners. So I just go, you're some. I might say you're people, but I'm not. I'm never pointing no fingers directly at no people. Now him saying we're not mad at them, that's a motherfucking lie. We talk the most shit about white people. That's such a mundane and useless statement. You guys you're not mad at your oppressors. Yes, we are. It's just that shit, the people that actually live in communities that was slave ridden, we're in a black and white community. We don't see Asian people and Mexican, well, we see Mexicans, but we don't see Asian people and other types of shit that much. We see black and white people. Like, so it's not that we're not mad. We just learn to live with people, which is what you're supposed to do. I don't get his whole narrative, his rhetoric, all that shit is fucking crazy.
He's trying to make it, well, he's trying to say, like, how you gonna be mad at us for doing what we do to y'all when the white people did this
exactly.
to y'all? Two wrongs don't make a right.
Exactly. You're like, look, we're gonna keep hitting you, but you need to pay attention to the nigga that's hit you the hardest, which you're not wrong for saying. But why are you justifying? You're justifying such stupid ass shit. You're justifying charging niggas extra in the nail salon. You're justifying people being randomly mad, claiming that you already stealing. I just want to throw out there, I don't find any people that come from actual Asia races, I find them ignorant. I feel like they seen a bunch of movies and they go, hey, niggas steal. so I'm gonna treat this nigga like he's a thief. Niggas kill. So I'm gonna treat this nigga like he's a killer. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's more of an ignorance from like what they've seen from what America used to push out. America doesn't push out super black, we kill everything shit well, they do, but it's not in high volumes like it used to be. There used to be black exploitation, straight pimp movies, straight gangster movies. That's not really a thing no more. You can see more Huxtable ass niggas. So I don't know. I feel like ignorance was a lot of this shit, but you're from America. This is, and I don't like calling racism when it comes from minorities because I feel like racism needs to be systematic, but this is bigotry at its highest level.
Because they did something wrong to black people, that make it okay for other people to do stuff to black people, bro? Like, what are you saying?
That's basically what he is.
No, this is his true feelings coming out, man. Like, this is exactly how he was raised. His feelings that way is coming out today, this day.
We understand this. Why is people so mad at Asian people? I just don't understand that. Why are y'all so mad at Asian people? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and this is about to sound crazy because you see the grid. Hey, do Do you feel as though like people actually believe that way, or right now in the argument you're confirming like whatever their parents said? Like it's not that what their parents said was right, but it was like you having an argument or whatever, and you start getting loud, and then it'll be like, see, all you guys just get loud, right? Is it as much as like them trying to be bigot as much as it's like, damn, why the fuck you just confirm what the fuck my parents says? I don't know. Weird
you
thing.
act like Asian people are the only people that got stores in other communities. You acting like Middle Eastern people ain't got stores in other communities.
Okay.
You acting like Jewish people ain't got stores in other communities. You acting like Spanish people ain't got stores in different.
Okay, so we're gonna go systematic with Middle Eastern people. I have seen plenty of people of other race hanging out with Middle Eastern people in the stores. Matter of fact, we have plenty of that's one thing we do have. We have plenty of Middle Eastern people here in their own stores. You can go around the corner. There's a black lady, a white lady, and all the Middle Eastern people that own it inside the store. They hire everybody. They don't give a fuck. Matter of fact, she goes, don't I know you? And every time I see her, she want to almost damn near come around the corner and give me a hug, right? What else did he? What was the other races he said? I think he also said but I don't want. I'm missing out on people. Hold on, let me skip back a little bit.
In other communities, you acting like Jewish people ain't got stores.
All right, he said Jewish people too. I also want to throw out there when Jewish people had to come over here, and I don't want to say it was like forcefully because it was more on some saving shit. But when they still had to come up over here. They had to start off impoverished like everybody else because they didn't have shit. And then they just happened to figure out shit higher. Now, one advantage I'll give Jewish people is their hue. Their hue made it to where they can be considered white, even though most Jewish people, regardless if it's just a religion, most Jewish people do not consider themselves white. They'll tell you quick, I'm Jewish. You know what I'm saying? Quickly, I'm Jewish. I'm not white. They're quickly to say that, which is weird that white people are so quickly to consider them part, but they're quickly to let you know, nigga, you have nothing to do with fucking us. But they started off, that's why they were there's Jewish gangs and Jewish mobs, historical, because you have to be impoverished to make a fucking mob or a gang. And I believe he's going to say Mexico next, and I just want to throw out there, Mexico's North American.
Like people ain't
they belong here more than anybody else.
You acting like everybody ain't got stores in different communities, but people just want to point at Asian people.
And I just want to throw out there, I don't feel like Latino people just set up shop in other people's community. They're usually very much a part of the community. They know the people. They hang. We got a dude named Ghetto Tacos here. Very much a part of the community. People know him. Like, come on now.
Let me ask you why.
Let me tell you why. That they got stores in like the black
matter of fact, and I want to throw out that the Asian people around me, coolest fucking people in the world. I'm just, this nigga's argument is fucking distasteful.
Like, and I never understood this. Like, how is Chinese and Asian people the ones that got all these Louisiana chicken spots? How?
You see what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is like, so they can come to these minority communities and sell cheap food. Cheap ass right shit that ain't bad for you, I mean, that is not good for you, that's bad for you.
Hey,
they can come sell all.
Since we talking about Charleston, like he says, selling our babies these stale ass Snickers, killing our children off with this stale ass candy. Real shit.
Cheap shit and put liquor stores on every corner, low. And you want me to be like,
and now I'm not saying y'all do that in a high rate.
Nothing about that because of the previous stuff other races did to black people. You sound like a Gilligan. Asian people is getting tax breaks for picking these stores in these areas, low. And they don't hire nobody else, bro. You said the Middle Easterns, if you go to every 7-Eleven, they got every race working in there, low. It's multi-racial employment going on. But not with the Asians and the Chinese, bro.
And I'll be real. I cannot truly deny or confirm this, but every time I went in the store with my aunt when she was gonna get some hair, didn't see nobody of any other race. Any store that I've ever seen that was a store, I really didn't see nobody of no other race. Now that's probably different for the bigger cities because you have more integrating. But where we at is just, you know what I'm saying. But once again, nationality wise, no Chinese people. We're dealing with Vietnamese people. We're dealing with We're not even dealing with Cambodians, I don't think. Just Vietnamese where we're at, and they cool as fuck. Now, do we mix? I don't really see it like that. I'll be 100. You don't really see a lot of Vietnamese people. If there was more, I'm sure we would, to be honest. But it's like they're more in what's the town? Neosho. It's like a town where they have like the national Vietnamese thing around here. But like they probably their town is probably hella integrated, but ours is not.
People got so much disdain for Asian people. Let me tell you why. You do know that China has a problem with America. You do know there's something going on with China and
No, he's confusing. He's confusing all people for our people. Our people have like old school outstanding issues that were, for me, more like myths. I'm like, the white dude right here is confirming the myths. You're confirming the myths by being like, why you have a problem with dying over this shit? So it's like, I don't know.
America, so now all of a sudden,
what's going on?
Oh, you just gotta, come on, man. You just gotta make sense of this thing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sense of this thing. Why all of a sudden everybody's so mad at Asian people? You know what I mean? You don't know sometimes, you don't.
Quit making this a group thing. We're not even mad at Asian people. For one, it'd be Asian Americans, but niggas mad at China, man. I don't know what this nigga confused it for. That's what it is, nigga. We're mad at China Mac, nigga. What are you talking about?
People be getting used,
and I ain't even mad. I
know.
just think this nigga silly for that.
Yeah. People get used by the real problem and don't even know. You got all types of hate in your heart for people that ain't never put a hand on you. They ain't never abused your ancestors.
What?
They ain't never captured your ancestors. They
Fair
ain't
enough.
never put all your ancestors in
doing too much.
and drugs.
You're going too deep.
Asian people ain't do that.
The nigga getting beside himself.
It's not Asian people. You ask yourself why all of a sudden there's so much disdain for Asian people? You ever ask yourself why? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Okay.
Listen, man.
Well, we probably gonna end it right there, because I ain't gonna lie, Buddy was getting beside himself. I've never heard anybody hate Asian people. If anything, I haven't seen more people attracted to them, fetishize them. I find everything that they do cool. I fucking mostly cook Chinese food. Fried rice, all the get down. I watch anime. I've always been into all this, everything. I got fucking destroyed dragons and destroyed demons in Japanese on my arm. That might be because of Demon Slayer, but I fuck with Asian stuff. So I don't know where this rhetoric is coming from, but it also might be coming from people who's in your city who actually got hurt by somebody that was being ignorant, not racist, assuming that a black person was trying to harm them. But we're going to head and end this right here. Continue to like, subscribe, and share. Continue to fuck with me. I appreciate y'all watching. Bye.